Hello boys and girls, Steve the Builder here in my workshop. Look, I'm just putting some more wheels together. I wanted to use bottle caps, but Linda stole all my bottle caps for her car that you saw this morning. So I'm just going to make a last wheel for the bus that's going to be made out of that box there for our little Smurf friends. So I just need to use my pen and finish this last wheel and we'll take it from there. Right, that can come off and go on the pile. Now my wheels are going to go onto the box like so. That's going to be good. It's going to be a bus. Now, talking about recycling, I've got a bag that needs to be recycling. It's one of the brown bags that came with our shopping. And it's broken because it had heavy stuff in it. So I'm going to recycle it even further. Rather than just reusing it as a bag, I'm going to cut it up and wrap my box in it so that I don't have to paint the box. I'm going to snip right along here.
Those brown paper bags are great for doing all sorts of things, aren't they, Steve?
Yeah, it's nice strong brown paper, so it should do the trick. So I'm just going to snip it up here as well, and then I'll have little sides to use. I hope. Can't use the top part though because the handle's kind of glued on the inside there. Maybe I could think of some other way we could use those bits for something else. Excuse me. I really just want the brown paper to wrap this bus in. And I don't have to paint it. It can be a brown bus.
Now the boys and girls have actually been doing lots of cutting practice in art time at preschool, Steve.
Yeah.
And they've been cutting along lines and they've been cutting out pictures and they've been made amazing collage pictures with a paper that they actually cut out of magazines. So a lot of our boys and girls could cut up a bag just like you did using little scissors.
That's great to hear. Just to remember when you're cutting, you always keep the scissors in the same place and move the item you're cutting. So if you're cutting a circle, you move the item rather than the scissors stay facing. See, the scissors are facing Linda. They stay there and I move the item. Right, now I've got to here. Just put the rest of the paper out of the road and see if that's going to work to wrap my box. Yes, that's going to be good for two of the sides and the other piece can be the other sides. So what I'm going to do is just take off this piece for now. Because we won't want that on there, will we? See how I face the scissors the same way and move the item. So here we go. Let's put some glue on our box. We can use a piece of paper to smooth that out, or we can use our finger. Use my finger. And I'll put some more on this side, and this should wrap two sides. Make it very sticky. That'd be great. Now, I haven't heard of anyone with their cars yet. Haven't let me know what they're doing as far as finding good cars or making their own. It'd be nice to hear from you, some of you, as to what you're up to. So that's going to go in there. And this one's going to go, let's shift it along a wee bit. Up this side like so. Good. So I'm going to let that dry, and while it's drying, we'll go and have a look at something else I'm up to, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, over here, I've cut a little door hole for Rabbit in his house. He's looking out. Can you see him looking out? A little door we made for him in there. And we're going to paint his house blue. So I've got a big paint tin over here, Linda. And I just stir it up.
That's a beautiful colour.
Yeah, we've used that a bit at the preschool lately. It's such a blue colour. I've got a brush that I'll bring over. And we can start to paint it. I think that's going to work. That should be good. I thought the yellow was a label that was pasted on, but it seems to be part of the plastic. See, there's no edge that you can see when you paint it.
This is actually water-based paint, isn't it, Steve?
Yes,
what does
it
that
is.
mean?
It means that it's made with the water that evaporates out of it and dries, leaving the film of paint on there. It's handy because it means you can wash the brushes out in water. The other sort of paint is an oil-based paint, and they make it with oil, and that's a bit harder to clean your brush. You need turpentine or some sort of special brush cleaner as well to get the brush clean afterwards. So water-bases are good.
We use water-based at preschool, don't we, guys?
Yes, it takes quite a bit of work for the girls to clean up all the brushes that you guys use. So it's good to see you using the paint, being careful with it. I think that's going to work, do you think, Linda?
Oh, that's going to look so cute.
We'll have to put a wee window in the side, won't we?
Definitely. And perhaps something inside for the little rabbit.
He'll need some furniture, won't he? So we'll have to make some furniture out of something recycled as well. That'll be great. Well, I'll come back in a while when I've finished painting this. I'll see you soon. Hi, I'm back now and I'm making the rest of the bus. I've covered it all with brown paper. Just snipping this piece off because it's going to go on the back. I've stuck all the wheels on, as you can see. So I'll just trim this piece off and it can stick on the back to cover that last spot. And then I'm going to rule some lines on the side that's facing you. I've done some already on my side. And then it'll be ready for the Smurfs to go home in, won't it? And I finished painting the little house for the rabbit. It's over here. Came up nice and blue. I think it needs a chimney and some windows, but he'll be happy to live in there, won't you? Look, it matches his little jumper. I didn't mean that to happen, but it looks cool. So he'll be able to live in there, inside the house, and a little chimney on there maybe so he can have a fire, and I'll make some furniture for him tomorrow. There'll be lots of fun doing that. So I'll just stick this on here. And the bus is covered all with nice brown paper. Now, let's just roll some lines down here to show some windows. This is the street side of the bus. So we'll put that on there. Very carefully rule a line right along here, which is the top of the windows.
It's good not to hurry things, isn't it, Steve?
Yes, you should always take your time when you're doing a job. So now we're going to just have a look. You'll see I've done the window on the front. Bus windows drop down the front so the bus driver gets a better view. So we need to finish here. So we'll bring it up to about here. And we'll do it like so. I think this bus will be able to hold 6 Smurfs. I think it will easily. Buses hold lots of people, don't they? There we are. That looks Looks good, doesn't it? Windows all in a big long row. And we can divide that up. We might just use a finer felt tip for that. So I'll use that cap and put that one away. Get this one out, it's a wee bit sharper. And we'll draw some lines. Let me see. I just swap rulers. Sometimes artists put a little line on there to make them look like glass. Makes it look a wee bit like glass, doesn't it? We just need one on the back. There's a window where the bus driver's going to sit. See, he's got some headlights drawn on already and a grille.
Looks like a little face, actually.
Is it?
Looks cute.
Does a wee bit. Buses can look like they've got little faces on them. The headlights looking like eyes. So there we are. And this side I've already finished. You can see it's got the door cut out. I need to put a wee door on there that shuts, but do you think our little folk will stay in there? I'll just bring them over. They can catch the bus, can't they? The bus stops with them and they come along. They hop in the bus. There's one in the bus. Hop in the bus. They're both in the bus. We need a little door to close, don't we? So I'll need to make a door. But there we are, they're ready to go home. So tomorrow we'll make some furniture for our little blue house. But we need a house for the Smurfs to go home to, don't we? What sort of house do you think they should live in, Linda? The Smurfs. They have their own little house?
It would be lovely.
I think it would be great. And this little bunny needs some furniture in her house as well, and maybe a chimney on the top.
Is it a little boy bunny or a girl bunny?
I don't know. What do you think, Linda?
I don't know.
Could be either.
This little bunny's got, she's got beautiful little flowers on her tummy. Look, or on her beautiful
So you think it's
top.
a girl bunny?
Could be.
It's hard to tell.
Whatever it is, it's a gorgeous little bunny.
Beautiful little bunny.
Okay.
And I'm sure that he or she'll be happy with a lovely little house when it's all finished. We'll put some windows on the side tomorrow. So until tomorrow, boys and girls, be good for your parents, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.